in recognition of your excellent leadership, meritorious service, and invaluable contributions to the Ibas State civil service.
Represented by Honorable Adoke Mujita. Please step forward. May I invite next, may I invite Barrister
The military shares with the civil service. That is why there appears to be such harmony in what's going on here. The very ambience of this environment, I can see the predominantly blue color, which fits into the naval background of blue. And as a retired Vice Admiral of the fleet, His Excellency seems to be so much at home with the civil service. And this, for me, for obvious reasons. The military, like the civil service, is based on hierarchy. You can't skip the hierarchy. Both share in the ethos of discipline, integrity, and above all, diligence. It's no wonder for me, on a personal note, when I wasn't sure I would get a place in the civil service, during my youth service, I wanted to join the Defense Academy. And I had chosen in my form to be in the Navy because my village is surrounded by water. So I took advantage of my previous background to seek to be in the Navy. So at Ilorin, where I served, I collected the form for the Defense Academy because I was a platoon leader. Somehow God didn't want me to be in the military. And so the day I was to submit the form, it was raining, and I wanted to jump over a gutter. The form fell inside the water. And I told myself, God is against this thing. And that was about the period of Gideon Okaku. Knowing the kind of mind I have, I was likely to have joined Gideon Okaku to think the way he was thinking. So God saved me from that. So, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big honor for me to be here. And as have been revealed by the anchor person, I'm here at the warrant of my boss, the head of service. When I got the notice, I told her, I said, my docket is full. I'm not likely to be able to make it. But after a while, I said, His Excellency, the administrator will be here. And it will be a bit of infra-dig for him to find that a former head of service, who is also part of the current administration at the federal level, is unable to be here. So, Your Excellency, I'm here both as a mark of respect to you and a mark of obedience to the head of the civil service, who has summoned me to be here. So, head of service, for this type of environment, please invite me every day. I want to thank His Excellency for choosing this rare path, the path less treaded. Few administrations ever remember the sacrifices of a civil servant. My own case will be one out of many. His Excellency Nyesom Eze-Nwanwike honored me as a serving head of service with the second highest honor of the state, the single service star. But that was on a personal level. I therefore do agree that at the collective level, Your Excellency, you are scoring a first. Our indebtedness to you, Your Excellency, and invariably the service, is not just the applause we give to you. Befittingly, the sub-theme of this year's civil service is empowering the River civil service, a new era of innovation, productivity, and excellence. The case for innovation, productivity, with the expected output of excellence as the only imperative for empowering any civil service, especially ours, cannot be overemphasized. And Your Excellency seems to have warmed yourself to the hearts of the civil servants who have even demonstrated it, that you are a civil service-friendly administrator. Like the civil servants whom you have touched so much. And we who were here before you came, we are beginning to regret that you are not here when we served. And it's difficult to ask you to go back to when we were here and do for us what you have done for them. Time flies indeed. It seems like yesterday when this state witnessed some of the most unprecedented challenge to security. When reading about Ibas State was like reading about Gaza or some part of Ukraine and Moscow. But today, we've all forgotten the sound of war and all the shenanigans of violence. We thank God that God brought Your Excellency at the time you did. We are going to really miss you, because time flies. The time is also a healer. And within this short time, Your Excellency will be remembered wherever you are as an instrument that God used to bring us to the serenity of the environment we're enjoying now, the safety of our streets, and all the activities that we are recovering. I speak not just for myself, but for the entire Rivers people who love the peace and the development of our state. We are like the Israelis. We have no other state. We have no other place except Rivers State. That is why we are ready to take bullet for our state. And we are happy to have you play the role that God destined that you play at this time. I'm not making a valedictory speech for Your Excellency, but we will remember that you have the good fortune of some of the finest technocrats around you. Your Secretary to Government, Professor Ibibia Warika, is an accomplished international scholar and professor of law. I know that the military has an eye for the very best. I pray that Your Excellency will not take Warika away when you are going. The State University needs him. His seat is still there. As for your acting head of service, her journey to where she is today didn't come to some of us as a surprise. She's a very hard-working person. When I was a head of service, I had an axiom I followed. I said, anybody who works with me should see him or herself as a man, because I'm not going to entertain any excuse based on gender. She was always the first to tell me, sir, we are no longer seeing ourselves as women. We are already men. We work from morning till night in the office. And so to her and all the team of my office, including Mrs. Barango and the Permanent Secretary Local Government, I want to salute you profusely. Hard work pays. Hard work never kills. I can see where all of you are seated today. Your Excellency, thank you so very much for creating this opportunity and to all our colleagues who have been so honored. As our president and our president has said, he said we will be handy to make our input. Wherever we may be, if the call of duty requires, we will be available to contribute to the state that has given us every platform to excel. Your Excellency, I'm not called to make a long speech. And Your Excellency, one of my strong points is not knowing how to make a long speech. And so I will take a bow as I thank you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you very much. I can't do this without recognizing the chairman, the mayor of Port Harcourt, and the chairman who have been sworn in about last week. And the new.
It is my great pleasure to be part of this momentous occasion, the 2025 Civil Service Week Lunch and Award Ceremony. Today, we gather not only to celebrate, but to pay special tribute to the remarkable contributions of our retired heads of service and permanent secretaries. These men and women dedicated their lives to public service, shaping the fabric of our state administration and ensuring that the machinery of governance never faltered. As we honor these exceptional individuals, we are reminded of the critical role the civil service plays in driving our state's progress. The civil service is without question the backbone of government, responsible for implementing policies, delivering essential services, and ensuring continuity even in the face of transitions and challenges. The awards we present today are not just plaques or certificates. They are symbols of gratitude, recognition, and enduring respect. They reflect decades of sacrifice, resilience, and commitment to duty. Let us pause to reflect on the remarkable careers of our honorees. They have served with distinction, integrity, and passion. Their contributions have left lasting imprints on our state's institutions, and their legacy remain a compass for those who now carry the torch. And to the awardees, I extend my warmest congratulations. Your leadership, expertise, and work ethics have inspired countless others within and outside the civil service. You have set a standard of excellence that will continue to guide future generations of public servants. And to the current crop of civil servants, I say this: let today be a reminder of the noble path you have chosen. Draw inspirations from the awardees' remarkable journeys. Emulate the resilience, their integrity, and their devotion to service. Strive not merely to keep the system running, but to make a meaningful impact in the lives of our citizens. Our civil service must evolve with times, embracing innovation, technology, and new ways of working. This requires continuous investment in training, capacity building, and professional development to build on the foundation we have laid. It also requires discipline, adaptability, and a renewed sense of vision and mission as unveiled yesterday. It is only through such investments in our people that we can build an administration that is efficient, effective, and truly citizen-centric. In recognition of the sacrifices and commitments of the Rivers State Civil Service, I am pleased to announce today that approval has been granted for the complete rehabilitation of the State Secretariat Complex. This iconic hub of our administration will be fully modernized to improve the working conditions of our civil servants, ensuring a conducive environment that inspires productivity, efficiency, and pride. Furthermore, I have also approved the acquisition of 106 houses of different types for the benefit of our civil servants. This initiative underscores our determination to not only recognize your service, but also to improve your welfare in tangible and lasting ways. These interventions are designed to reinforce the dignity of public service and to motivate our civil servants to give their very best. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate service, dedication, and legacy. Celebrate the foundation that has been laid, and we look forward to greater heights we shall attain together. Before I conclude, let me especially thank the Acting Head of Service, Dr. Mrs. Yinge Brown, and our team, the generals of the Civil Service, for the love and also for the appreciation they have shown here. They decided that before I leave, I should, in addition to the cross that I have, add rivers. So I want to assure you, when next you see me, I will appear in the true regalia of a Riverian. Thank you very much. Once again, I congratulate the awardees on their well-deserved recognition. May your examples continue to inspire, and to the civil servants, let us continue to work together to make a positive difference in the lives of our people. Thank you. I wish you all a wonderful evening.
I actually am surprised that since the creation of Rivers State, today, Rivers State remember to honor retired permanent secretaries. I want it to be on record that the ambition, what every civil servant looks forward to when he enters the job, is to get to the peak of the career, and that is permanent secretary. They wake up early in the morning. Their commissioners will call them. His Excellency will call them. They write all the memos. they do visitation to the sites. Those of them are in the project ministries. At the end of the day, they retire. Some of them are not remembered. Even those who, by dint of luck, make it to heads of service, retire, technically are forgotten. I thank the government of today and thank my sister, the acting head of service, for remembering us. I can tell you that this hall is filled up with retired permanent secretaries. Yesterday, the same thing. When the Association of Retired Permanent Secretaries was formed, the national body said no, it's supposed to be called Retired Head of Service and Permanent Secretaries. We adopted it. And we got in touch with our heads, and they all came in numbers when they heard that, for once, since the creation of Rivers State, they will be honored. For that, a special thank you to this administration and the head of service. I want it to be on record that we are very, very happy. And we send a message to the serving civil servants. Hard work, diligence, honesty, and loyalty works. And it will carry you to anywhere you're going once you're a public service officer. Don't be afraid. Do your best. Your day of reward is coming. It's our own day today. Even though some people have died not getting this reward, we send their own posthumously. We thank you very much, Your Excellency, for helping us to lift the morale of civil service in Rivers State. It is an honor, yes, but when we formed this association, we believe that coming together, our aim, our motto, our mission is to support government in power in their programs, activities, and to ensure that there is success. And we are not apolitical. So you can see us in numbers whenever you're doing something in the government house or anywhere we'll come. And I can put it on record, and I want to be disputed. When this association is formed is when the retired permanent secretaries are now honored with giving them seats in public functions. We were all forgotten before. I will not make much speech, but to thank you, like I said, and to say that we are by you in any way, making sure that government programs, activities will succeed. We call us any moment, we'll be there for you. We have a reservoir of the most educated, trained career civil servants that you can think of in Rivers State. Our resource is very powerful and very much rich for you to tap on when you need our services. We are like a mini Pentagon in the public service of Rivers State. Having said that, I have to thank you also for honoring even those who are not here, and for all that you have done for us to make sure that some of us who retired and are paid 49,000 will not be paid like that in Jesus' name again. I am not a serving officer to give the record of what the government has done, but you can see the way I'm talking. We have our microscopes watching and appreciating the good work of the government, and of course, directly appreciating personally the acting head of service. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Forum of Permanent Secretaries, we are here to present this plaque to you. And it is in recognition of your welfare, your commitment to the welfare and development of the permanent secretaries in the civil service and the entire civil service. Thank you so much, sir. So we say we want you to please dress like the Rivers people. So we have brought some items for you that you will use to dress like a Rivers man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.